It's now time for the number one podcast in iHeartRadio. It's Your House is Key, the podcast that opens the door to your dream home. Hosted by the remarkable Dannel Shepard, he's your trusted guide in the world of real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling your current one, or simply curious about the market, this podcast is your one-stop shop for all things real estate. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host and my good friend, Dannel Shepard.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Dannel Shepard, and as always, we're unlocking the secrets to your next home. So again, it's holiday season, but this is going to be different than the last episode or show that you listened to. This one, I am going to have some safety points, but also I want to talk about the safety as well as the market and what buyers and sellers need to understand. It definitely is beneficial to you both, okay? I mean, it is a perfect time, one, to keep your house safe, and make sure we stay with the dynamics of the market so you know what's going on. So let's dive into it. We're going to talk about the holiday tips when it comes to safety. First, with the holiday cheer, I mean, think about it. Everybody is out here buying and purchasing and making sure that others stay happy as well as themselves. Well, here's a couple things that some people do not consider, but it makes a big difference. Well, what is it, Dannel? All right. Okay, guys. Okay. Holiday packages and deliveries. Let's get to it. With the rise in online shopping, I mean, I don't know too many people who go to brick and mortars. I mean, it's a 50-50, right? Or 60-40. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, even when they don't have it in the store, they must deliver it to you, right? So packages are getting delivered to our homes left and right. But that also means there's a higher risk of theft. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear it in this holiday time, and we need to keep it upbeat, but I must, as always, what I do best is keep it real with you guys. The more packages you deliver on and off, traveling, holidays, is a higher risk of theft. And if you're going to be out of the house, consider having your packages delivered to a secure spot. For instance, a locker or even a neighbor's house. You can also opt to delivery to track the packages in real time, right? So some deliveries, whether it's, those major companies, they do have it, whether it's FedEx, whether it's UPS, Amazon, you can kind of track it live and see where it's at. And if you're really looking to be protective, sign up for notifications when the package arrives. This way, you can pick it up quickly. You can arrange for a family member, a neighbor, or a friend to drop by and go get it. But at the end of the day, it's just not out there for the individuals who are out here to cause harm and danger during the holiday season. You must keep yourself and your home safe at all times. So with that being said, did you know that nearly 30% of people say that they had a package stolen off their porch during the holiday season? Yeah. Did you know that? It's becoming a real issue, but taking these simple steps can help protect you and your deliveries and give you a peace of mind. Here's another thing when it comes to the holiday safety. With all the keeping it cozy and let's make it warm, whether it's the furnace or the fireplace or any of those things that provide heat, carbon monoxide poisoning. Yes, guys, that is top of the list. It is a silent threat. The cold weather, right? People, again, as I was saying before, you want to use your fireplace, you want to use your space heater, and even the ovens, right? But be sure your carbon monoxide detectors are working. If you don't have one, well, guess what? No time like the present to install one. Remember, the gas is odorless. So you won't even know unless you are prepared. It's such an easy thing to overlook. I mean, trust me, any and everybody can overlook it. But being prepared can also be life changing and saving. So while you're doing your carbon monoxide detectors, here's a good time for your smoke detectors. I'm just saying, if you're going to change the batteries or install one, you should do the other. So here's a tip for house heating. Make sure your space heaters are placed on a flat, stable surface. So I'm going to say this again, a flat and stable surface. And keep away from curtains and beddings and furniture, the stuff that can heat up and catch fire. So let's make sure we keep it away. But even I want to go back and say, the space heaters that have the technology that's supposed to shut off when it tips over, or have the reset, or even with those, right? Because technology fails when we don't want it to. When we need it to work, it doesn't, right? That's the joke everybody says. But here's the thing. You can't and don't have the time to play around with safety and your family. So make sure the space heater is not unattended and is properly placed in an area where serious issues cannot occur. So I have more coming back, and we're going to dive into the market right after this break. So stay tuned.
For all your real estate needs, make Dannel Shepard and his dedicated team at the Lazo Group at Remax Time your favorite go-to experts. With their unmatched expertise and commitment, they'll guide you through the home buying and selling process with confidence and ease. Reach out to them today and get started.
All right, now, guess what? We're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about the housing market. Yes, housing market during the holiday season. It's no secret, it really isn't, that the housing market tends to slow down during the holidays. But here's the thing. Just because there's a bit of chill in the air doesn't mean you should put your plans on ice. Like I did that, right? If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, again, there's no such time as a bad time to buy and or sell. In fact, the holiday time can be a great time to get a deal. Who doesn't like a deal? Especially for buyers, right? There's genuinely less competition, which means there's less a chance to go in bidding wars. Ooh, does it sound sweet now? Hey, sellers, guess what? If you're thinking about listing, you might wonder if it's worth putting your house on the market in December. And the answer, absolutely. Serious buyers are out there and they're ready to make a move. Here's what I will preach to you. Patience is what's needed during the holiday season. Because again, just like you're traveling and spending time with your friends and family and taking 1 or 2 days off, so is everyone else. So as you list the house, be patient. The buyers are spending time with their friends and family too. However, the next day they're out. Here's a tip that I have for you. Sellers, keep it cozy and inviting. This is the most important and perfect time to showcase your home's warmth, right? Not just the worth, right? How much is worth, but the warmth and the coziness, and actually show off how your house feels like a home. Consider a couple things, right? Consider a few subtle holiday tactics and touches. Nothing too over the top, but things like a nice wreath on the door or maybe some twinkling lights in the window. You want to make sure your home looks inviting, especially when people are coming from the cold. But remember, keep space clutter-free. Keep the space clutter-free. Too many decorations can distract the buyers from seeing the true potential of the home. A lot of people, so don't overdo it. Tip number 2, buyers. take advantage of the low competition. I think you're starting to hear that quite often. On the buying side, there's definitely less competition around the holidays. Again, many people are distracted. You got holiday plans. And so with that being said, there's few people out there making offers. The key here is to act quickly. You know why? Homes can be priced slightly lower than usual just to entice buyers. But you want to be prepared to make a competitive offer if you find something you love. Because just because it's lower competition doesn't mean there isn't any competition. So, more to come after this break. Stay tuned.
For all your real estate needs, make Dannel Shepard and his dedicated team, the Lazo Group at RE/MAX Time, your favorite go-to experts. With their unmatched expertise and commitment, they'll guide you through the home buying and selling process with confidence and ease. Reach out to them today to get started, and stay tuned for more.
Welcome back to the Your House is Key podcast, where we're mixing in some holiday safety and buyer and seller tips. So guys, listen, whether you're buying or selling, just know this. The market is still moving, even if it's a bit quieter than usual. Real estate does not stop just because it's holiday season. And there are more opportunities to be had. So if you're working with an experienced agent like myself, you'll have all the guidance you need to make the best decision, no matter what time of year it is. So guys, there you have it. Holiday safety tips to keep you and your home secure, plus the insights into the real estate market during the holidays season. So it's always a good time to make moves in the market if you need to make the moves in the market. You don't have to let the seasons slow you down. And as always, I want to say thank you for tuning in today. And if you're really ready to take the next step in your home journey, or you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. 513-703-0370 or drs@yourhouseskey.com. And also go to yourhouseskey.com. Those are many ways that you can reach out to me. Please do not forget to subscribe and share this episode with friends, families, and those that who you may find this could be helpful for. And of course, stay safe. Enjoy the season. Until next time, I am Dannel Shepard, and always remember, with me, your house is key.
Thanks for listening to Your House is Key with Dannel Shepard. Each week, Dannel dives into essential tips, insider secrets, and expert advice to help you navigate the exciting journey of home ownership and home selling. From understanding market trends and finding the perfect neighborhood to even securing financing, staging your home, and closing the deal, there's only one guy that gets it done. Dannel Shepard, right here at yourhouseskey.com.